Robot sport is real, not a concept, not a prediction, not a tech demo dressed up as entertainment. It's happening right now across multiple disciplines, multiple countries, multiple leagues, and most people have no idea how far along it actually is. This video is the map. 6 disciplines, the competitions that already exist. The robots are already competing. The results are already on the record. By the end of it, you'll have a clearer picture of where robot sports stands in 2026 than almost anyone who isn't actively working in the field. Let's start with the one that broke a world record. April 19th, 2026. Beijing. The E-Town Humanoid Half Marathon put 12,000 human runners on the same course as a field of humanoid robots. Not as a novelty lap, as a race. A robot named Lightning, manufactured by Honor, the Chinese smartphone company, crossed the finish line 6 minutes and 54 seconds faster than Jacob Kiplimo's human world record, set in Lisbon just weeks earlier. That's not a robot keeping pace with recreational runners. That's a robot breaking the fastest time any human has ever run the distance. The same day, on the other side of the world, the Professional Robotics League held its inaugural event at Boston's Seaport District. America's first professional robotic sports competition. Humanoid robots and quadrupeds competing in speed races, obstacle courses, and precision challenges in front of a live crowd. Just one Forbes article covered the event before it happened. Almost nothing during or after. Basically, complete media silence. And beyond the humanoid category entirely, robot quadrupeds. 4-leg machines from companies like Unitree and Boston Dynamics built for speed and terrain adaptability that bipedal robots can't yet match. No organized racing league exists yet for quadrupeds. Give it 12 months. Football is where robot sport has its deepest roots, and 2026 has produced its most spectacular moments to date. Boston Dynamics Atlas robot recently executed the Ghost Rabona trick shot during the lead up to the FIFA World Cup. The move, a cross-leg kick that disguises the direction of the shot until the last fraction of a second, is one of the hardest skills in football. Most professional players never truly master it. Atlas learned it through reinforcement learning trained on professional player motion data, completing the equivalent of a year's worth of practice in a single day of GPU computation. That's the finesse end of robot football. Then there's Booster Robotics. Their T2 humanoid robot recently faced a former Chinese national team goalkeeper in a penalty shootout. The ball left the T2's foot at 82 miles per hour. You can't blame the goalkeeper for not saving those kind of shots. In separate demonstrations, the T2 hit shots hard enough to punch a hole in a wall and burst the ball entirely, and those kicks weren't at full power. The T1 and K1 models from Booster Robotics are competing at RoboCup 2026 in Incheon, South Korea, the world's premier robot football competition. Founded in 1997 with a single stated goal, field a team of fully autonomous humanoid robots capable of beating the Human World Cup champions by 2050. In 1997, that sounded like science fiction. In 2026, it sounds like a conservative estimate. Robot combat has the longest history of any discipline in this list. BattleBots, the American combat robotics competition, has been running in various forms since the 1990s. Wheeled robots, purpose-built for destruction, tearing each other apart in an enclosed arena. It's been regularly televised throughout the majority of its lifespan, and it has a dedicated global fan base across 150 countries. It is sport, plain and simple. And it is huge. But 2026 brought something different. In February, the Ultimate Robot Knockout legend launched the world's first professional humanoid robot combat league in Shenzhen, China. Organized by robotics firm Engine AI, 16 teams are involved in the knockout competition. Autonomous humanoid robots are performing aerial combat maneuvers, 360-degree rotations, side kicks, dynamic grappling, impressive stuff. Not something a BattleBot could replicate. The finalists meet in December. The winner takes 10 million Chinese yuan, approximately 1.4 million US dollars. This isn't BattleBots with a bigger budget though. The robots in the combat tournament aren't built just for a single purpose. Their general purpose: humanoid machines being pushed to their physical and computational limits in an unstructured fighting environment. The AI systems running them are making real-time decisions under pressure that no pre-programmed machine could handle. And it's why Ultimate Robot Knockout Legend is one of the most technically significant competitions in robot sports right now, not just the most visually spectacular. Not every robot sport is about power or speed. Some of the most significant results in 2026 have come from precision sports, disciplines where the margin between winning and losing is measured in milliseconds and millimeters. Sony's Ace robot is the clearest example. In matches held earlier this year, Ace beat Miyuki Hara, ranked inside the world's top 25 table tennis players. 3 matches to 2. Ace didn't win by hitting the ball faster than a human arm could manage. It won by reading the spin on incoming shots, calculating the ball's trajectory, and placing returns with a consistency that human players can achieve only at their absolute peak. Beyond table tennis, there's robot basketball shooting, robot golf, and robot darts. Precision discipline robots are a growing category, and the performance trajectory in each points in one direction. The humans still competitive in these sports today? It may not be by 2030 if humans versus robots become a fixture on the world's sporting calendar. Racing, football, combat, precision sports. 4 categories, dozens of competitions. Multiple world-class results already on the record. And this is 2026, the beginning of the timeline, not the middle of it. The robots competing today are the early prototypes of machines that will be categorically more capable in 5 years. The leagues running today are the infrastructure foundations of something that will look very different and very much larger by 2035. What's missing right now isn't the sport, it's the coverage. RoboSports Global exists to be that coverage. Every competition, every result, every technological breakthrough that changes what these machines can do. Every league from its first season to whatever it becomes. We're here from the beginning, and we're not going anywhere. If you want to follow this story as it develops, subscribe. New videos coming regularly as this sport finds its shape.